All right, boys and girls, hello and welcome back. Match 3 that we're going to be bringing you guys, and this one's going to be a good one. We've got some names in here that might be familiar to others. Tox G, Dakas.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Blues.
SLZ. So I'm
So,
ready to see this one go.
yeah, so am I.
let's do-
Oh, one crashed.
Finally got some people in here that we are ready to rock and roll.
No, Team
And it's
Turpo.
not coastal.
Yeah, it's not coastal for once. Liberation, one of my favorite maps. It's probably
Kind
one
of
of
the
more
Dust
difficult
2 of Battalion, I feel.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. It's definitely like it's one of the more balanced maps in my opinion. You can do a lot with it. Most time you will see players head towards the B bomb site. It's more favored site. Since it's a lot easier to take and then hold against retake. And then on AA site, it is easy to take the A site. It's more about the retake situation. So you mostly see teams go towards the A site later in the round. But let's see what these two teams do. Not any carbines, well, one there. A lot of smokes on Team Turpo and one shotgun on Blues, who used to play for the Mice.
Quick plays.
Shotgun from Blues doing a lot of damage. Could even get another 2 hit, but only tags down 1 HP, just leaving it 3 versus 2. And right now, Rampart Gaming is just looking to just slow things down. Just reposition.
Kind of got them locked in here in the site right now. Leaving Turpo an opportunity to get in and try and get a bomb plant, but surely not. Oh, the timing. Chari comes around the corner, and that's right when Alipov turns his head. So a little unfortunate on the timing right there. Trying to press into this bomb site right now. Turpo trying to get the bomb plant. They are going to go for it. There's so many players around, and you can see they're actually moving that bomb out of the site. There's the flank, and Alipov pushing through the smoke. We'll find one more, and Seals finishing off the round. And first one on the board there from Grandpa. Really nice hold there. Got the crossfires going on that hold to that bomb site, and complete denial of a plant.
Yeah. Really great round from Blues with that double kill with shotgun. You're probably going to see a lot more of that close B. You can really play around that yellow since they've opened up yellow a lot more on the B bomb site. Some people which played LEX probably can see the difference on that B bomb site. Instead of barrels, you have the half wall. And as well as the fact that yellow, there is now a side door going onto the entrance towards that B bomb site. Right in front of Ivy. So very different. But that's not going to deter Dakas, who gets that first frag onto Anvil. He could even get a second one here. It's actually Blues who's pushed into yellow from behind, getting the bomb dropped as well. The shotgun proving so powerful in this position.
Was that a one tap? Ministeri just got annihilated. Look at these plays being made by Grandpa. So much infiltration, so deep in the map. Good damage there on the late. Dropping him down to sub half HP. That's going to be the finisher there from Blues, long range with the carbine finishing off the round. No foothold into that round for Team Turpo. That's going to be all Grandpa Gaming as they finish off in style. Early frags to be found as well. Lots of aggression. Blue playing very aggressive with that shotgun, getting in their face early and often, not allowing them to get any forward momentum in towards that B-bomb site. So a good look so far from Grandpa Gaming. See if they can continue on. The Thompsons are out to play. See if Turpo can do anything this time.
This is pretty interesting. Liberation is one of those maps which smokes are so important, especially when you push on that B bomb site. You need that smoke on Heaven as well as smoke towards that B arch, closing off those angles so you can actually get onto site. The fact that Team Turpo has no smokes, this caused some problems, but at the moment, not too many since the Thompsons are so strong. But as soon as they start pushing, it's going to prove difficult. Somehow they're making it work with no utility. Only both able to get one. Gets a second. These headshots. How is he doing this?
What a round. Alipov single-handedly bringing the advantage back. Might even get more. He's got 2 more players. Can't rectify the aim in time, and Ministeri is going to take him down with the assist from Jay. They got the damage in and finally got rid of that pesky player on that B bomb site, but not all for naught. big 3K, all headshots too from the carbine. Beautiful aim there from Alipov, and really kind of set this round on fire. It looked real strong for Turpo early on, and then he just comes back 3 quick in succession.
So quick. ToxJ up in heaven with MP4 as well as a carbine. Souls with the STG. Headshot for ToxJ, just leaving J. And he's actually snuck up here onto the stairs. Looks like ToxJ's expecting it. MP4 in hand, able to get that frag, but it's all Alipov. What a shot. So crisp and clean. The fact that it was so clean, you don't normally see that happen every day.
That was filthy. Absolutely filthy.
So filthy.
So 3-0 start for Grandpa Gaming off of the heroics of Alipov. He's going to pick up the scope. I'd love to see him continue with that carbine since he was so good early on with it, but nevertheless, he's going to bust out the scope this time around. I want that STG skin that's healed.
What does Souls have?
It reminds you of the fade skins. And
yeah, I've got it. It lights up blue when you shoot as well. It's so beautiful.
Give it me. Blue, how does he do that? How does he even get that second kill?
So clean. It's Chop. Ilium to take down ToxJ, who was able to fall just in time, making it 4 versus 3. Alipov watching that smoke in case It's Chop pushes, but he's going to stay in that tank position. Smoke's all over the B bomb site. This is actually going to prove a little bit troublesome for Team Turbo as they try and push, but Dakis, nice aim with the car, as well as Alipov taking down its charge, just leaving Jay alone in a 1 versus 4. And Grandpa Gaming's looking at great start in this map.
Phenomenal start. Even line up there, but ToxJ is going to be able to take him down. Jay falls, 4 alive still for Grandpa Gaming. Blue the only casualty, but Blue picking up those 2 frags early in the round.
So early on the round, and it's the fact that he gets 2 frags and gives that his team an advantage. Even if he falls, his team will still have that advantage going into the next seconds in the round. But you can see the economy is so much better on Grandpa Gaming. They still have so many coins left in the bank. The Team Turbo have to spend it all, and just on a few smokes, Thompsons and some Garands. Not any nades really to work with. They are going towards that A site. Souls is first time he's going to be tested with that SCG and Thompson combo. But ToxJ there helping him out, able to get 1. Gets a second. Could even get a third onto its chart. And he doesn't. It looked like he was about to get him. But its chart will go up on top. But now it's Soul's turn. Gets 1 kill. And now it's a 3 versus 2. And at this point, if you're Grandpa Game, you can just slow things down. You know that Team Turbo has to react to what you're doing. And just like they are. And there's a quick reaction. They are going towards that B bomb site, using that smoke as cover.
Yeah, good read. Going to get themselves into a favorable position. Kind of infiltrating the back lines right now. They are watching this.
Watching it.
So a little unfortunate there. And that was the bomb too. So not exactly the play that they were looking for. Wants to get around behind like that, and that wouldn't have been such a bad idea, but nevertheless, it comes down to a 5-0 start for Grandpa Gaming. They are rolling right now. And again, I mean, you talked about this being a relatively even map, but still access-sided. And
yeah,
you can really see that right now. I mean, this was the map that I played in my competitive match, the very first time that I played Battalion on Face It. And again, I mean, I was anchoring over towards the B-bomb site, and I like to get aggressive. You know, it seemed to work out where, you know, you smoke off the main corridor and you can get yourself forward positions like what Blue has been doing, getting up forward with the shotgun, getting up inside of there. I was actually running the STG going up into that forward house market area, and you know, finding myself a couple of picks early on in the round. So it felt good to get aggressive on this map. This is a map that lends itself to aggressive.
Yeah, definitely. You can do a lot of different things, and one of my favorite things to do in the Face It game is to do quite a deep smoke mid, get past the Ivy. That way, it blocks off tables as well as Graveyard and Church, so you can actually get into Ivy, get 1 or 2 frags, run back, and most of the time they won't chase you. If they do chase you, you can even get that chaser, which can be so strong. But Team Grandpa just all over the map, just getting those frags. Blue's getting free for himself with that MP44. And 6-0. And it looks like it's going to be another stomp in favor for the old guys.
Yeah, it's looking like it. I mean, everybody contributing so far on the Axis side. At the bottom, it's 3-1 for Seals, but that's because he's playing over towards that A bomb site. So he hasn't really had a lot of action his way, but the action he has had, he's quelled thoroughly. Alipov and Blues really doing work over towards B. The aggression coming out. And you can see, again, Blues, look at the position that he's in. Up in that smoke, in their face. Seals is going to find the first one. That's going to open up for Toxg to get aggressive behind this. But Blues pushing through, gets a backstab once again. Seals doubles down. Ministeri able to get the return frag, but it's already a two-man advantage right now for the Axis side of Grandpa's.
The advantage that Team Turbo can have is that they probably want to expect both players towards this big bomb site. Dakis will know since the bomb was started to plant. He actually gets that headshot onto its charge, just leaving Ministry alone in a 1 versus 4. Same story has been told all maps so far. 7-0 for Grandpa Gaming. And right now, doesn't seem like too much of a competition.
Not at all. I mean, this has been absolutely flawless. I think the very first round of the matchup was the closest round that we had. And just yet to see any pulse from Team Turpo. They've been flat-footed the entire time. They've had a couple of reasonable takes into bomb sites, but it's just been that retake. I mean, it was the heroics of Alipov in the one round. It's been Blues getting aggressive. You know, Char even almost going down at the beginning of this round to a nade. So the damage is being found early. Toxg finding Anfeli, taking him down, and that's already the main advantage. Look at Blues. He's already outside of the B bomb site. Very aggressive to the wall. And there it is. Should be an easy frag. Picks up the first, switches over to the secondary, but can't convert onto 2. Ministeri is going to be there, but again, just being proactive, being aggressive, finding that early frag, you know, keeping that man advantage into their favor. It's just been beautiful to see.
And right now, what Grandpa Gaming has done is actually trapped them into this Ivy position, trying to all of the axes and able to get those frags just at the end. It's so great to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, this is a stomp so far. But hey, again, showcasing some of the talent here in Battalion. You can really see it shine right now as Grandpa Gaming just come out to the forefront, really just ripping and roaring early on in this matchup. 8 rounds, they're already going to win the half. It's just going to be how much they win the half by. Yeah. How many rounds is Turpo going to be able to get on the board? And right now, they're just flat-footed. They can't even get into the bomb. And when they do, there's 2 players in their faces ready for them.
Yeah, exactly. And that nade in church, you used to be able to kill people in that position. It seems like due to the nerf, it's not doing that as often. But they are gaining that information that people have pushed it. And that you can see the reaction on the map. A lot more presence towards mid and market position, making sure that they don't push that too much. And Dakis able to get that nice 2K with the scope.
Look at this movement from Toxg, the positioning from Seals. They've got every angle covered. They've got everything watched. And it's like, there's always a player in a position to back you up. They're going for the trades as well. So they're not just sending players out to be aggressive. I mean, Blues has kind of taken it on himself to go aggressive a lot of the different times. But it always seems like in that position, you know, up top was Toxg with the car, backing up Seals. So Seals is playing that forward aggressive angle. He's able to find both of those kills. But if he doesn't, they decide to push behind that. And all of a sudden, you're walking right into that car.
Finally, a nade able to capitalize from Toxg. But the thing is, they got that information that people will go to market, but that flood, which allies are doing, which is what going to help them with these Thompsons. As soon as you get a flood of Thompsons in your face, it's very hard to counter. But right now, Souls able to do just that, able to get 1, could even get a second. Information is gained, and you can see Alipov actually trying to flank into this position. You can see how careful they are and methodical.
Well, really showcasing team play.
Exactly.
That's the biggest part about it, you know.
That is the biggest part, and now they know where the last person is. They could stick the defuse, and Dakis will get that frag. But it's just about these little details. The fact that you get that nade kill onto Church as well as a bunch of tanks, that's going to tell you one of 2 things. That if they are either going to push down towards that 8 due to the 8 archers or A long, or they're going to push through market. And you can just see that the reaction of Grandpa Gaming from those information is what's been putting them ahead and giving them that 10-0 lead.
Yeah, and they're rich. I mean, they've got money to
Yeah.
spare. Look at this. Look at this buy from them.
Pretty much
4
5 scopes.
Yeah, 4 scopes and then the unscoped car. So it's like one shots galore. They've got Thompsons for the secondary, shotgun as well. I mean, just pick your poison at this point. And of course, Turpo has no idea. Late is going to be walking right into mid. Should be easy cleanup. Seals is there for 1, looking for a little bit more. Nade comes out instantaneously afterwards. Smoke to cover. And the nade takes out Ministry. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Just complete annihilation right now. There's Late. Finally something chimes in from the Turpos. But man, they're flatlining. They're flatlining, and it's hard to see. It's hard to watch. It sucks.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, it's just such a dominant performance. This could be a flawless question mark?
It could definitely be a flawless game. Like, the economy's still not in Team Turbo's hands. They're still going to be struggling on the utilities. Which you really need to do when you're facing this many scopes. You need to just nade those scope sites so they can't peek you. You need to smoke those angles, like deep mid or smoking sight as well as heaven. Just making sure that you limit the angles which they can peek you at, so you can get control. Especially since you're going to use these Thompsons, you want to get in their face and do all the damage just like that. But
yeah,
the trade's in favor.
It's like, okay, I don't get an opportunity to use my scope. I'm just going to pull out my Thompson and annihilate you. There's a +10, though, for Anfeli, but Dacus is there. 4 kills on that B-bomb site. 4 kills pulling out the Thompson and saying, hey, you know, you might be rushing in here. I can't really utilize my scope all that well, but I'm just going to pull out the Thompson and wreck you. And that's what it was. 12-0 halftime score. Match point already into the opening round of this half. Just a ridiculous performance from Grandpa Gaming. This shows you why some of these players have some notoriety in the scene. You know, the names like Seals, the names like ToxG, Blues, these guys have been around for a while. They've played together for a while, and it shows. I mean, their team play is on point. They are backing each other up every avenue of attack, and now we just see a fast push in towards the B-bomb site. Should be some good pickings here for Anfeli. He's going to spam the smoke and catch Seals early.
But look at that trade. Dacus got the Thompson early on, gifted by his teammates, and you can see why they've done it. Getting those 2 frags straight away. Alapov with the headshot with the carbine. Dacus gaining them with a third, just leaving Jay 1 versus 4 to keep them in the game.
That's it. Tough positioning for him to be in for a 1v4. It's not going to happen. 13-0. Clean sweep. Grandpa Gaming. They did it in about 15 minutes.
Was quick.
That was a very fast game. Very fast game.
Very fast.
So that's going to be all she wrote for that one. So Grandpa Gaming, they're showing their stuff right now, strutting it out. Beautiful stuff from them as we continue on. We're going to go into the next matchup here in just a little bit, but that really showed you. We had a really tight match on Coastal previous to this one, and then this was just Turpo getting annihilated, beat down, blasted out of the server. That is going to be it for that.
And the Grandpas are just going to keep on rolling. It'll be interesting to see how much further they can get, because of course they are through to the quarterfinals, which they will face a team which I do not know yet.
Yeah, we'll have to look at it, but we're going to take a quick break, guys. We will be back with another matchup here very, very shortly. You don't want to go anywhere. It's exciting. Battalion 1944, baby. Let's get it.